Hello there. So, I'm checking if everything is okay. It looks like it. So, hello everyone. I'm sorry for being a little bit late. I have some problems with this software streaming thing. But anyway, I'm online now. Hey yo. So, I believe everything is cool now. So, as per tradition, I have to change something in this here because the music text is wrong. So let's just check on that. So where is the thing that I want to change? It's in here and there's music title. You might know the recommendation of today. Yes, it's a pretty cool game. And it's going to be Fury. Yes, indeed. And by the way, I don't recall if I've recommended this game before or not. In my documents, I haven't wrote it, but there you go. That's a recommendation for today. And Fury, it's an indie game developed by the Game Bakers. Not only developed but also published as well. It's a 3D game, a fighting boss hack and slash bullet hell type of game, and it's a pretty cool one. Not only in the combat and gameplay, but also on the OST as well. It has a pretty cool soundtrack, which we are going to listen today. I don't know if the volume is okay or not. Just to check someone in the chat. It's fine. Great, then we can proceed. So, as you can see, you can get Fury on Steam and I believe other platforms with a price for $20, or if you can play you can pay a little bit more and get the Onamusha. But yes, as well the soundtrack, you can get it as well in a pack specific with that. But there you go, Fury. Highly recommended. It is a pretty cool game. But that's not what we are here today. We are here for another thing, which is a secret project. Yes, the last stream I have streamed development of a 3D puzzle, which is part of a secret project we have in here at UGS, and this should not I haven't leaked anything that I have shouldn't. But that's not a problem. Let's just open pretty quickly what we have done the last stream. So opening the Lego puzzle. And as usual, Unreal Engine likes to bake lighting and do this stuff in here. Let's just try and see what we have done before. And as we can see, the pieces are gluing in the correct place, which is pretty cool. And there we go. This is what we have developed last stream. But today we are going to make a new minigame. And this minigame will be another thing. So let's just call it slide game. I can just say it is a slide thing and creating a new scene. And within this scene, just to make things easier, I am going to just use the leg one, just to have the platform and stuff. So go to content, actually go directly to slide. Of course it doesn't let me because of this, so come on, we can do it. Open slide, delete the other one. There you go. And the slide game will be something different. Let me just open Edge and try to search the idea that I want to show. So, slide puzzle. There you go. The game that I want to develop is a sliding puzzle, exactly like this. It will not be in 3D, it will be in 2D, sort of. But this is the objective for today. So we are going to develop a small one, like this one, 3x3, which is a 9, so 9 piece, to make it a little bit simpler for us. And we are going to get a picture of a painting, divide it by 9, and then use it on our puzzle. And so, the image that we are going to use, let me just check if I have it saved. So, let me just pick up this. And I will very quickly check the ones I want. Of course, the preview is not the greatest, so I will need to search it manually. Come on, give me a good one. A good one. Okay, we can use this painting. So I will need to copy this image somewhere. So I'll just need to check the code. So it's the 0824 and it is the 6. This one. Okay, so copy, and I will do a pasta in my desktop. So The Last of Us wallpaper, for those wondering. So in here we have our image, which is a photo. So what I'm going to do with this photo, I'm going to edit. It's a pretty high-res photo. And I'm going to take only the painting itself. So something like this. A new. There you go. Save. Can be on desktop as well. And let's check. This can be minimized. And so we have this image. This is the painting that we are going to use for this minigame. I almost call it the project itself, but it's a minigame. Now, we have this painting, we need it to divide it in 9 pieces, right? So we can make our slide game. Let's just edit this again. And let's just get this in 9 pieces. I'm probably making a grid as well to help us out. Let's just do something like this. So we have to divide this in 3 pieces. I will actually like to make these even numbers. So I'm just gonna open this in GIMP if I have it. Do I have it though? I don't have it. So, GIMP. I don't have software in this computer. That's annoying, but anyway, I can use Paint as well. So I have this amount of pixels, so I'm just gonna do a quick maths in here. So we know this resolution 2361 pixels on the vertical. So we are going to just divide that amount in 3, which is 787, right? Just going to pick another calc and do the same for the vertical resolution. And so we want squares of 606 by 787. So let's just do it in those resolutions. So let's just, come on, let me do it. So 6 by 7, 87. Come on. There you go. We have one. Opening another instance of paint. Let's just make this image smaller. Save this as painting 1. Let us cut another one. So 660 and 787. There you go. It doesn't need to be exactly right, just needs to be something close to it. And this will be the painting 2. And then we just need to proceed and do it in the entirety of the painting. This is the number 3. So 6 6 by 780 something. There you go. This is the number 4. Just do the number 5. This is number 5. Number 6. It is too much, so let's just try and make it correctly. Six, and then the last ones. Why there's a scratch? There you go. This is number 7. Number 8. I don't want to print, I want to save. Number 8. And last one, number 9. Hello there, Pixel Boy. Welcome back. Fury is pretty cool. I love that as well. Pretty cool game. And pretty cool soundtrack also. It's pretty awesome. Wait a second. The image is not the same size, but that doesn't really matter too much. It's roughly the thing that we want, so it's number 9. There you go. We are just prototyping, it doesn't need to be precise. It just needs to be roughly close to it. So, 1, 2, 3, this is more like this, 4, 5, and 6, and then 7, 8, 9. There you go. And this is our original. And now I can delete this one. So we have divided the pieces from this image into 9 pieces to make our puzzle. This one has this annoying thing as well. God damn it. Let's just do a quick edit in this one. So, let's just do a quick one. So it's 6/6 by 787, roughly. There you go. And then save this as the one. Replace. There you go. And here we have it. All our pieces from our painting. Excellent. Now I can just import this into Unreal, into our slide prototype, and then save it everything. Fantastic. Excellent. Yeah, Fury awesome overall. Never got around to finish it because eventually I got a boss I couldn't beat. Man, it's super cool. Trust me. Try to get that boss. And also there is different endings. So yep, different endings, and they are pretty cool, all of them. So I really recommend them. And it's also a game from, I will say, Souls difficulty. So yes, it's a pretty hard game. Challenging, we shall say. Lucky, imagine the chaos it would be if video game was entirely this short of puzzle, but users could upload their own image to put in the puzzles and could share it with other players. But super fun. I will not say that it was part of one of the ideas for these mini games. We be able to take a photo and that photo becoming a puzzle for us to make and to beat. But yes, that's not gonna happen. It wasn't planned, so it could be done, but it's not part of the vision of this secret game. So it has different endings. How? I don't remember if you can choose to not kill the bosses like in that other recent Kung Fu game. I have played this probably 5 years ago, this game that I have beat. I don't remember if it's something like you beat someone or you don't beat someone, or you just leave the place and don't do the fight and then you do a bigger fight or something like that. But yes, there is multiple endings and I have beat them. It's pretty awesome. The story around not only one ending but the second as well. It's like a good ending, bad ending if you have the mindset for it. But yes, it's pretty cool. But focusing on our job, we have this in here, right? And this, I shall delete it. So, the colliders, let's just check if this... I remember these colliders. So these colliders are part of this box, invisible box, so these pieces don't fly around. And the biggest question is the puzzle thing. So the puzzle thing goes away. There you go. We have the skylight, the plane, the camera thing, a sky sphere, and the colliders for our terrain. So the invisible box. There you go. Now we can create a new one. So let's just create a new blueprint. Let's actually check work that we have done in this puzzle thing, because it contains code that we can use it. So let's just check it. And the code that we want to use in here actually it's not in here, but it's going to be useful. It's actually in here. Yes, indeed, it is in here. That makes things a little bit different. So I will need to create a different camera control. Great. Fantastic. Let's just do that for future Kaado to do. And just focus on this. So we want the painting, right? So I'm just creating a new thing the same way that I have done in the Lego. So this is a blueprint class of type pawn. It's a pawn class. Let's just do the same thing. Creating a pawn class. There we go. And this pawn class will be called painting. Painting pawn. And in here I want all of this. But the problem is those are all textures, and thus I need to apply them on an object, which is going to be also annoying to do, but well, there you go. So, just remembering how to do things in Unreal. So can I have, for example, a cube, resize it, and then just put something in here. Probably not. Probably I will need to make a stupid material for it. That's annoying. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to do it. But anyway, let's just do a quick one. So, material. Painting underscore matte. So this material, I will just select this and import the painting in texture, and then plug that to the base color. Just a quick and dirty thing. Great, right? But then I can do a neat thing, which is coordinates. How can I do that? So position, how is it called? Not like this. So I need to remember how to specify a specific part of this painting. So Google is our friend. And texture coordinates. And in this texture coordinates, I'm able to select some coordinates to show just a specific part of this painting. Now, where do I plug this? It's not in UVs, I believe. Is it? Constant coordinate? Maybe it is. So let's just try to do this. Let's just change some values in here. Fantastic. And then if I select 66, no. I wanted to select not only the start but also the end. Can I do that though? I would love to be able to do that though. Because if I could do this, I could automatically divide the textures into using just one material to create the puzzle, you know? But because I don't play with this for a long time, I don't remember actually how to do it. And this is something that really pains me because I have given classes on this stuff. So I really should remember how to do it, but I don't. This doesn't do what I want. Or does it? And if I do negative? Texture. But I want a specific form of texture coordinates, because this is not what we want. We are close though. We are close. So we are in the corner, then we go to middle, then we go to the top in here, I believe. And if I do a negative, it will do something. No. I wanted it to slide a little bit more in here, you know? Having a start and ends. Texture position. Something like this. So what is the nodes that I want? Banner. Yes, the banner. And now, but the banner is in speed. I don't want speed. Let's just do 33. So we are almost there. It's not the banner, but it's something similar, but without movement. So what was it? Offset, some offset. So how do I do that? Which is bem annoying. Vector parameter. And in this one, what happens if I just change the value of this? Let's just say it is error because it only can take a vector to I want a parameter, a vector parameter of 2 though. There you go. So we have default value, which is 0, 0, 0. So it's not doing nothing. What if I do this? No. Gives nothing as well. There you go, but I need to have this, and this should be able to do the thing, to show it, right? But when I use the parameter with 0, it just gives it 0. Just doing a quick search about this matter because I actually want to understand this. I actually want to understand this. It's starting to be annoying because it doesn't show the correct things in here. I could add values like 1 and 1, but then it shows this. I don't want this gray thing. And the other question is, does this work on resolution or not? Well, anyway, I can do this later, doesn't matter. I can just multiply these a lot of times. And just do a quick and dirty thing, which is going back to here. We have this painting material, right? I'm just going to create an instance of it. Right? Save. And this instance will have an a form that I can edit the texture, which is exactly what we want. Right? So we can create a lot of instances. So let's just duplicate this 9 times. There you go. And now we can apply it on our painting pawn. So let's get in here, get our slab, which I'm going to delete because I want a plane. Let's just rotate it vertically and apply the material we have just created. So the material will be the instance that we have created. Right? So let's just make this bigger. So scale, it's not perfect, but it's close. Then we can just adjust the values to correspond to the exact size of it. I mean, I can do it in here, but so let's just give it a correct size of the resolution of the image. So 1981. So 19 by how much? 2361. There you go. And then if you want to resize this, you can just resize the entire thing, you know. But what we want to do now is just highlight this painting, and this painting I want to double it. So let's just come on. Let's just duplicate this. Painting one, right? This painting one, I'm going to select another instance, which is going to be the instance one. And this instance doesn't use this painting, it uses this corner. I can just do the same thing for every one of them, so let's just edit the two, use this one, the 3 uses this one. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, the 8th, and 9. You can just close all of them, and we can just start now doing things. So this one, I don't remember if this supports doing divide by 3. Yes, it does. Excellent. Divide by 3. And then moving to the corner. And we just need to do the same thing to the others. But now, let's just make this a little bit invisible. So, visibility. There you go. I can just go back and change the material, and this material will be the second one. I mean the number 2, so painting material instance 2. And we just need to do the same thing for all of them. So double, move. This is the 3rd, so number 3. Double. This will be the 4th. Double. This is the 5th one. Double. This is the 6th. Double. This will be the 7. Duplicate. Let's just make it the 8. And duplicate again for the 9. Fantastic. So, by the way, kind of topic, just wanted to ensure you cover what's going on your texture and fitting in your right. Don't worry about that texture. Don't worry about that. Just continue the hard task that you have for now, you know, and then worry about that later, right? We can hold it. So don't worry. So keeping up what we have doing by far, so we have all the puzzles itself and our painting, which I need to turn visibility again on. There you go. And it's somewhat in place. It doesn't need to be perfect, because it's going to be sliding around, you know, so it doesn't need to be perfect in here. But what we need is a empty scene, and this scene will be called puzzle. attach to the root, and then we pick all our pieces and make them inside the puzzle, while the painting in here is this thing. So if I hide all of the paintings, I have the full picture, but if I show them, I have the pieces on top, right? So this painting, I don't want it to be fully in the same color, so I'm just going to go back to our material, you know, and change it a little bit. So I want this to not be fully opaque, because I actually want to be able to change the A part from the RGBA. Let's just do this and check if it actually works. Great, fantastic. So I'm going to do one thing. So I want to make an RGBA because I actually wanted to break this. So how I do that? There you go. Make float 4. And if I do this into a parameter, and I just make a float parameter, it's just a parameter. Come on, I just want a simple parameter, don't need to be vector. Promote to parameter, there you go. And then alpha, connect this to here, and it doesn't change nothing because I will need to change this anyway. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. But anyway, let's just check in here. I have the opacity node in there, so maybe I can change it in here. Let's just see if there's something in the preview. It has been 4 years since I messed around with materials, and to be honest, I have forgot how to mess around with that, which is not great, but you know. Enough. And there you go. So 1. I don't want this to be fully opaque, you know. I don't want to be able to see things behind. But right now it's what we want. So let's just create a new box in here just to confirm and make it huge. And move it behind the painting, because I actually want to check something, right? Then I will access this texture, and I don't want the texture itself, I want the instance. This should be the instance, because I want to change something in this instance. Will be the alpha value to 0.25, for example, which probably isn't great because it disappeared. Does this really opaque or not? Probably not. So I'll need to go back and change this. Great. So it's not masked, it's translucent, which isn't great as well, but it works. And this moves to opacity. I'll save the material. It's going to be a little bit slow because it's the material. Now we have the correct thing in here, like a 0.5. There you go. Close this, and if we go to puzzle, select them all. And visibility off. There you go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, we want one piece to not be in here. I'm kindly going to choose... Chat, which corner I should delete to be able to play this puzzle game? Any suggestions? So, first one, third one, ninth. Top corner. Which one? Top to the right. So the top right corner. There you go. Deleted. Actually, I don't want it to be deleted. I just want it to be off. So what can I do? Visibility. Turn it off. And then I just change the name to off. Come on computer, don't do this bullshit right now. Go away. God damn it, Windows. Why do you need to be this annoying? I'm even on a 4G connection. Why the hell are you updating? You freaking idiot. I'm working. So you want to chop her head off. Make her bald. I guess the middle tile. Yeah, it's very annoying. I don't think it's a great idea to chop this piece off. It should be one of the corners. I'm actually going to do this cornering here. So thank you chat for your suggestions, but I'm going to ignore them for now. Sorry. I actually want to use that one. And there is a reason for it, don't worry. Because it's probably going to be easier to program the shuffling of the pieces if the last one it's not counted. So, I just want to open this distance again. I change this value to 0.3 and check if this is good enough, or 2.5. Yeah, I believe it's good enough. Good enough. Although these white pieces kinda annoy me. Let's just move. You know what I mean? These white lines in here, they are kinda annoying. It's probably because the pieces are overlapping. Is that it? Is it? No, it isn't. It is the painting back. Anyway, another problem for Kaado to future Kaado worry about. So let's just see, chat. That's part of the process. Explain your reasons, so I'm less heartbroken. Others won't stop the wrath of the white lines. Well, the reasons for me using the last one is basically for the programming to shuffle all the pieces in order. So I have the first, second, third, so on and so forth, right? And our code will check always from the first to the last. So if I don't have the last one in here, the code will not have problems. For example, it will be simpler to just chop the last one off to not be counted in the shuffling process, than having like an if statement checking if I'm the second piece, and if I'm in the second piece I'll just not count it, you know. It will be annoying. So the thing is, I will have a code that will reshuffle these pieces. So it'll take some random piece in here and you will select in the knife, then the position of that piece will just select another piece, and so on and so forth, and will randomly generate it and shuffle it, the pieces, let's just say 10 to 20 times before the game starts. And so the positions should be set. Now, another annoying thing will be the positions itself. So the painting, for example, I will locate it on 0, 0, 0, for example. And this entire thing will be positioned to the same coordinates. I hope. It's actually annoying because it's not, but anyway. Now we have this one, it should be 0, 0, 0. The same way, this is 0, 0, 0, and this is 0, 0, 0. The painting, right? Now, from here to here, we should have on the x-axis minus 656, it's actually minus 660, and in here it should be plus 660. And the same thing in here, so minus 606 and positive as well. And same thing to here. And the invisible one, which is the 9th. And vertical is 787. So 787. Why did you do that? It's on Y? On Y-axis? And it's negative though? Alright. It's because I've rotated it, right. So minus 787 and the 9, the same thing. So minus 787 on top, minus 780. 787, 787, 787. And the middle one should be always in 0, 0, and 0. There you go. And Y should always be 0 as well. I can just select them all. And on Y, 0. The entire thing can be minus 1. There you go. So now we are going to start to create programming. So yes. Yeah, do the puzzle shuffle whoop whoop. Yeah. It's coming, don't worry. But for now I'm just putting the puzzle right in here. What is the better lighting though? Let's just put it in front of the camera, because why not? Because you are in game, you can just make it half the size. And we play it, there you go. Don't worry about this thing, we are going to change it in the future, don't worry. And those errors as well. Right now we just want to have it somewhere around, let's just select the camera. And the painting, I want it lower. Lower even more. Something like this. There you go. Then we can just do zoom in and whatever. But for now, we need to change some things. Dismiss the errors. Let's just pretend we didn't see them. Yes, errors are for future Kaado, you can deal with them. I have noticed this transparent behind thing could be stronger. Let's just do half. There you go. In here it's too dark, but in game it's actually usable, you know. You should be able to clearly distinguish the thing that goes in here. And I'm probably going to put a white or dark piece behind all of the paintings. But for now, this should work. But what we want to do is creating an algorithm that's going to shuffle all these pieces randomly. And for that I'm going to start doing them on the event begin play. And I'm going to do this, so puzzle, and I'm going to do the get attach, it's not parent, get children components. Actually I need this, and I need the get children shell component. There you go. Get shell component. Now we have this. This is going to be the random. I'll need the random generator, random float. Returns a random float between 0 and 1. I actually would love to configure that. So it's probably gonna be a random range. There you go. And because we have between 1 and max 9, so let's just make it from 1 to 9. And it's going to actually not be in float but in index. So random range in integer. So between 1 and 9. There you go. Now we know the amount of puzzles we have in here, so instead of making 9 I can just say it to make a random value between all of the children inside puzzle. And we want the last one, which is the 9, and because we have the 9 we can just get this value, so just me copy this node. So I want the 9, and I will set transform position. In this case, set world location, because I'm in Unreal, and world location of the 9 piece. In this case I will do the opposite. So the position of the random piece will be the same as the 9. So I will just get location and let's just do a teleport and check this. So puzzle in there. So something didn't actually work properly. The second one got in here, but the 9 isn't in here. Is it there? And if I do 8, what's happened if I do 8? Is it all the second? Every single time? Okay, I'm going to do the first one, just for lols. It actually works. on the one. Although the camera is having a problem in here. I'm actually going to really quickly delete this boy in here. So where are you? Go away. Because when I want to test it, I want to move it freely. Can I move freely? So, I can't. Great. Doesn't matter. So, the first one is working. We know it. Second. The second goes for the ninth one. Ah yes, Infinite Yellow Void, my favorite. Well. Something wrong in here is happening. And I don't like it because it's not in order. You know? But I have something to fix that, which is this. You know? This will fix it. Or it's supposed to fix it. So that one worked. 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 That didn't work, actually. So, I need to check this random thing, and this random thing cannot give the same in here. Okay. I'm actually going to set this as a variable. So holding. Holding. Or shuffling. It's probably misspelled, but anyway, doesn't matter. Shuffling. So this is the 9th. This is the shuffle piece, and I have set position, right? And I'm actually going to do something different. So, when we start the code, right? Let's just port this forward. Just to make them go away for now. And when we start this event begin play, we want to use this one. So we know the painting 9 is the one is empty, right? I'm actually going to Google because it's annoying me and I really know it's spelled wrong. So there you go. Now it's right. And the first painting, which is the 9, the first one that we were going to pick one of those randomly and set the position in here, right? And so it will start on the 9, which is this one. And this one, you are going to tell this random piece to set the new location. I'm actually going to save the old and create a new one, so doubling, new. So I'm doing targets. I don't need to do targets, I just need to do locations. So delete this, delete this. I want locations, which is better. Promote to variable, so old location. Old location and new location. So double this with the new location, and then I can promote this to variable, which is the target. So promote last target. And so first off, I'm going to set the last target to this one, right? And then I'm going to get location, there you go, and then I have the thing. So let's just assume that we have this puzzle, right, which is getting the number of children it has. It's going to check a random thing. In this random thing we'll need to check if it's the same, equals, or in this case it's different. So not equal to the last target, because it's important. Branch. If it's not equal, right? If this is not equal to the last target, then I will get I will need to set the position of our new target to the last one. And so we have the new location. So this is the location our piece is going to go. But before it does that, I need to change things. So this is the old location, right? So I'm going to port to the new location. So this should be the new location. So I want things going to the new location. And the new location will be this one, but before I teleport this guy to the new location, I need to say the location of this guy should be the old one. So set to the get location, save it, right? So I save its old location. I teleport the thing, right, to the new location, and then I set the new location to be equals to the old. And then the new location will be the old location of this dude. And because I do that, I need to check also the target to be this one as well. Right? I believe so. And then I need to do a loop or a while. For each is better for each. But I actually want a for each as a number, not as an array. With break, I don't want that. I'll do a for each. Because why not? And then I'm starting in here. I'm going to do this. Forever loop it does this thing in here, and then it doesn't matter. What matters in here is the thing that I need to create. So I can do that? Yes, I can. So, hey. It needs to be an array. I know, you need this thing in here. And I will add 20. Just because. Test. Test again. So, they overlap. Something isn't wrong. Something isn't right, though. Can I kindly ask chat to start searching for a raiding target, please? I'm trying to fix this problem and then going to dinner, because it's 8 o'clock. It has passed. In this case, because I have started late, it hasn't been 2 hours. It's been like 1.5 hours. But yeah, 1 hour and 40 minutes to be more precise. But yeah. So to fix this problem, I will need to see where the problem was. So, painting 9 is the last target. And I have the new location. So, I get the amount of children in puzzle, which I get random, which I confirm if the random it's not equal to the last, which is the 9. If it's not equal, it can set the location. And so it will save the old location as the location of the component itself. It will teleport to the new location, set the new location as the old one, and select it as the last target. This is just stupid. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this even? Location. Delete this one. Last target, I don't need it. So I just need an array, I just need a location, and I just, this is default. Oh, alright. So I just need the location, the array, and the piece 9. So, this all can go to hell, because I don't need them. I just need to do this. And don't worry, I will enable the music again. Just going to enable the music again. There you go. So first off, I'm going to check if the random is equal to 9 or not. If it's not equal to 9, then it's going to teleport. But before it teleports, I'll need to set the location. And the location will be the previous item location, right? I'm going to do the 9-inch here as well, which is something that I'm going to get world location. So I have teleported the thing to the world location of 9, and then I just teleport 9 to the location itself. And then it can constantly shuffle around the 9th piece, the last one. So let's just try. So, it's not working properly yet. What if I start on 0? And do this -1. What about that? So there's 3 pieces in the middle, 2 pieces in the middle, and 2 pieces in the corner. So it's not working properly. Again. Dismiss. Just to check. Okay, there's one in the first position. But there's none. No, there is some in the last position as well. Why you teleport that on top of that? You should teleport the 9 to it. So I have the location, right? The location of the piece that we are going to teleport. Then we teleport it to the 9. And then we teleport 9 to the previous location. Seven, 8, 9. Okay. All others will go. For now, just to test it. Why you outside though? You shouldn't be outside. But you are. There's anything in here that can help me? So this gives an error of set word location, of what though? Access said none trying to read properly call function. Really? So I'm trying to access an empty one. So the problem is in here maybe. What if I do the 0? So the -1 shall be in here then, right? And if I put all of them in there, compile, save, and it's wrong again. Anyway, it will be something for later Kaado to deal with, because I have to go now. As usual, keeping with this bad tradition of ending our stream with a bug. I mean, it's game development, it's bound to always have bugs, as long as we don't continue with the trend of releasing games unfinished, which actually UGS is not gonna do, because we have our policy of trying at least to clean our projects before release. We are only gonna release the games as long as they are clean, finish, actually. That's why we don't deal with, we don't outsource publish. So as long as we don't sell bug packets, well, yeah, that might be a different thing. But anyway, do we have a raid target yet? Or anyone in chat that wants to be raided as well, we can do that. Alternatively, we could sell bug package as feature package. Of course, of course. We wouldn't call them bugs. It's a feature, not a bug. So do we have a raid target? I believe so. So I can finish our streams for today. And I have a great news before we end it. So let's just stop our soundtrack. And this soundtrack, let's just do credits when credits are due. Which is the soundtrack from the game Fury. You can get the game Fury from Steam or other platforms if it's available or not. By the way, it's not sponsored, it's just a recommendation. It doesn't support us if you buy the game or not, doesn't matter. We just like to support our fellow indie game developers. So there you go. You can get the game on Steam as well with this soundtrack that we are listening right now. It's available as a package as well for 30 bucks, or just the game, 20 bucks. It's a 3D action pack, boss fighting, bullet hell type game. Very hard as well, but it's not hard, challenging, we shall say. And yes, that was the soundtrack that we have been listening to right now. Let's just shut that off. And then we can end this stream with a pretty cool announcement, which is UGS website is online. And yes, we have some problems that we have lost not the domain, but the server that we have the website in, our overlords Google servers. It is the Google Cloud thingy. So the website is on right now on the Google Cloud because it's the cheapest to us as well. But the problems have been resolved. So you can find our work in here. So ugs.pt, you can watch the trailer for our developing game Exauria, as well Redrun, which is in a pause state. So you have paused that project to be able to develop Exauria and this secret project that you have seen in this stream. But if you want to test the alpha versions of the Exauria or Redrun, you can access them on itch.io, which should be a link in here. There you go. For our page on itch.io. The Exauria version in here is the P5 developed in JavaScript. We haven't yet published a demo or a beta for the Exauria developed in Godot, which is the one that we are developing right now. But you can also play Redrun, which is another alpha version of a game that we are developing on Unity, which is a horror platform, a 2D platformer with horror elements. And support us. You can support us on Patreon. You can support us on Ko-Fi. If you want to give us bread, because we are not winning money with this project, but we need to survive somehow. And follow on our socials for future streams and news and cool things. We have Instagram, we have Twitter. We have Discord as well. Yes, Discord. Please join us on our Discord and say hello. We try to be active in there, and we always answer questions for all of you that you might have. And that's it, I believe. So thank you for all to join me on this stream, and see you next time. Bye bye.